Hi, everyone. Good to see everyone this morning. Happy Sunday morning. And I wanted to chat this morning about something that I've really just been focusing on a lot, probably for the last couple of years, and that is upping my average. What in the world does that mean? Well, upping my average means that, excuse me, I'm always on a quest to get better. Could you get better? Could I get better? Could I have more wisdom? Could I have more income? Could I have more happiness? Could I have more belief? Could I have more smarts about me? What could I have more? I always want to have more wisdom, more smarts, more happiness, more joy, being more business savvy, having more income, having more to give away to help bless other people. Do you want to get better? Do you want to have more this morning? I think, great day, y'all. It's 2018, and this year I'm going to be great. You know what I'm saying? It's a brand new year. We're already almost at the end of it, of this first month. So, man, I'm on a quest. I hope you're on a quest. So I wanted to talk to you this morning about how to up your average. You know that they say that you are the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So who are the top 5 people that you hang around with the most? And I've had to analyze that myself over the last few years. You know, some people, we cannot change the fact that they are in our lives, and they may not be positive or happy or joyful. And maybe they don't have a lot in their life that we want to add to our life. I'm just being honest. Y'all know what I'm saying? Just shake your head if you know what I'm saying. I know what you're saying, Sandy. And a wise youth pastor back in Florence, where I used to live, I went to a seminar he was doing for parents in the church. And my kids weren't even teenagers yet, but I wanted to get the head start. I didn't want to be behind on the curve of having great teenagers. So I went to his little thing he did at church. And he said, you know, you can't control the friends your kids have a lot of times. You cannot decide for them who their friends are. But you can control their schedule. And it was like, aha moment. I can control their schedule, even if I cannot control their friends. It's like having family. You can't control the family you got, but you can control how much time that you spend with them. So who are you spending time with? How much time are you spending with them? You are like the 5 people that you hang around with the most. Now, I heard something this year, and it was not, you're not the 5 people you hang around with. Guess what? You're the average of the 5 people you hang around with. That's why you got those crazy faces on my title, because that freaked me out when I heard and someone told me that I am the average of the 5 people I hang around with. I thought, I never want to be average, first of all. And second of all, what would be my average? I want to be great. I want to be powerful. I want to be wise. I want to be financially secure. I want to have more than enough that I'm able to bless and give. I don't want to be the average of the 5 people. So I want to tell you, if you can't control who is in your life, you can't control how much time you spend with them, number 1. But number 2, think about who you're choosing to put in your life. Who do I choose to spend time with? Because, you know, we can choose to some degree who we get to spend time with, and really a lot of it. So, one of the things I would say, if you want to be better, if you want to up your average, go find some new friends. Don't spend as much time with the old friends, and find some new friends, because you can find friends who are wiser than you, have more money than you, are better communicators than you, who are more successful in their business than you. You can find them through associations, through business groups. You can find them through going to a church and letting church be a place where you come and get more wisdom. There's lots of ways you can up your average in choosing to find new friends, new relationships you're going to have, and the amount of time that you spend with people. Now, someone just told me this week that not only are you the average of the 5 friends that you hang around with the most, but your income will be the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So if you want to up your income, then you have to be around with people who make at least as much money or more money than you. Now, you say, oh, Sandy, that's like mean or cruel or anything. No, I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it that way at all. What I want you to understand is that, generally speaking, a person who makes more money than you thinks a different way than you. They're not better than you. They're not nicer than you, probably. They don't love God more than you. But guess what? They think differently than you do. And so I've learned in my life, for me to create more income for my family and to have more than enough so that I have plenty of savings and I have plenty for myself and I have plenty more so I can give it away and be a blessing to people, I have to change the way I feel about money, the way I think about money, the way I think about how to use my time, the way I think about how much TV I watch, the way I think about what I do. Now, so I'm going to say one more thing about upping your average. One of the best ways to up your average, if you say, Sandy, I can't really change my friends. I can change how much I spend with them, okay. I can change this and that and the other. But I really can't change a lot of things. Let me tell you how you can add one friend to your circle of who you spend the most time with that can really up your average. You know who your new friend can be? It can be a book that you read. Because when you have a friend, let's say John Maxwell's your friend. John, are you kidding me? I don't know John Maxwell personally. He's awesome. I love his books. Well, if you don't know him, he can't come into your living room and sit and talk with you and give you advice and counsel, right? But what can John Maxwell do? He can come into your living room. He can sit with you. He can talk with you and give you counsel through a book. So a book, aha moment, a book can be one of the 5 people I hang around with the most. I can up my average in my smarts, my wisdom, my experience, my love, my joy, simply by adding a book to letting a book be one of my circle of 5. So what books are you reading right now? Of course, the first book I'm going to advise you to read would be the Scripture. You get more faith by reading the Scripture. You get more belief. You get more joy. You get aha moments one after the other. You get strength from reading the Scripture. So the Scripture should be something you read. But guess what? What kind of books are you reading? If you're reading some really good books, I wouldn't even mind you posting them in our thread here to say, these are the best books that I've been reading that have encouraged me, helped me, lifted me, and upped my average this year. So who are the 5 people? Change a few things, and if you're just getting in on, please go back and listen to the beginning, because this is so super powerful for you to be able to say, I'm upping my average this year. I'm telling you, 2018, it's going to be great. And it's going to be great because you're going to change a few things that are going to make a huge difference in your life. Because this year is your year for greatness, and you have to believe that. This is the year I'm better. I'm getting better. I'm changing my circle of 5, and my average is going up. And I am increasing and multiplying, and I am doubling myself this year. Hope you have an awesome day today, an awesome week. Please comment below. Please feel free to share this on your page with your friends. May God just let all of us be a blessing to everybody we know this year. Much love to you. Have a great week. Bye.